And since you're all here and engaged in this sort of inquiry and listening to this sort of lecture, I assume that you're all on the process of waking up. Or else you're teasing yourselves with some kind of flirtation with waking up.
I am your father. I'm Batman.
I'm Spartacus!
Bond. James Bond.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Goonies never say die! You're killing me, Smalls!
I see dead people.
That the power of Christ compels you!
It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Live on the Cinephellas Podcast, episode 34, Harry Hill and Logan Myers.
Morning, boys.
Is that you, Uncle Jason Clark? You calling in from the back pastures in Sweet Southern Texas?
Oh, that's correct. I just got back from the Upside Down, and I'm looking for Chief Hopper. You see us, boy?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm looking for Mike. You seen him?
I think he's back at Starcourt.
Is that you, Millie Bobby Brown? I can't believe you've grown up so much.
No, it's me, Dustin. I'm looking for Samantha. Have you seen her?
She's listening to the never-ending story.
That was funny as hell. I watched it last night. I just started singing. I was like, what's this?
It's so random. I love that part. I
know.
In the video review.
I know. I watched your review this morning. That was hilarious. At the beginning, you're like, Samantha, is that you? Can you hear me? I'm sort of singing.
Susie, not Samantha.
Oh, Susie. Okay. Yeah, you can tell how big of a character that was. Probably in season 4. The next one, they'll be so old that they're married. All the Stranger Things kids are like 25. Season 4. He's coming back, dude. The ending to that, spoiler alert, you think Hopper got blown out? They never showed him, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been watching or reading about it. He probably survived because too many people love him, including me. I think he's awesome in that show.
Right, and it gives him flexibility because he doesn't necessarily have to come back next year, but if they're still going to do 2 more, then he can come in the last one, something like that. Like, it was an emotional ending to the episode.
It was. And I felt all the feelings with the note.
His note that he wrote.
Note that he wrote in a boat. Hey, boys.
Boo. Yeah. I started the episode 7 yesterday morning. I kept getting sidetracked, so I was like, I'm just going to watch the last 2 at night. I watched them last night. Yeah, really, really good ending. Season 4 is going to be crazy. I don't know what they're going to do. I guess my guess would be probably, like they said in the episode, Christmas or Thanksgiving. Because they're like, when can we meet up? And Finn Wolfhard was like, Christmas or Thanksgiving. So that's my guess. It'll pick up with one of those. But they need to get to filming before those kids get huge, Because there's only going to be a couple of months time jump. It's going to look all obvious. Like, damn, they had a growth spurt in 2 months between.
Right. Yeah, Finn Wolfhard that plays Mike, he grew like a foot, or I don't even know. He's pretty tall now.
Yeah, really solid, though. I have to put it up there with the first season for sure.
Yeah, it was just like straight action the whole time. They didn't really have any of the oddball episodes that made no sense. They just kind of went from one to the next. They're all pretty solid, man. We ended up binging it, most of it on 4th, and then a few the next day.
Finish it up real quick. Yeah, I'm sure if I had a block of time, I would have finished it up. I think the most I watched in a day was like 2 or 3. So I just sort of pieced it together since that night. I'll probably end up watching it again. I want to see it all together, so I'll probably watch it again. Try to finish it sooner.
Yeah, for sure, dude. It's one of those shows you got to binge, and it's going to come out every, a year or 2 years, so you just got to knock it out.
Yeah, I know, and then it's over, and you're like, damn, it's already over. We got to wait another how many ever years. It's like a big movie, and then you got to wait for the sequel. I loved all the 80s references, dude, and all the movies in there, like the Russian bad guy with the black hair, obviously Terminator, big influence there. All of John Carpenter's movies, all, of course, Back to the Future when they're watching it. The clothes, the music, everything was perfect, 1985. Fletch. Yeah, that's right.
It's kind of like Nancy and Jonathan's character where they're investigating, what's going on. It's kind of like Fletch as a comedy, too.
Yeah, good call. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, other movies I forgot about, I didn't put in my review, was like The Blob, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
So the new character, Robin, was really good, really well written.
Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't, she fit in really well. When they introduced Max last year, it kind of took a little while they're like, oh, they're putting in another kid. But, I mean, this year, yes, she was awesome too.
Yeah, she was definitely one of my favorite new characters in the show. I thought Carrie Eel I thought he was kind of He was alright.
Just kind of a douchebag mayor. Ooh. Just like blatantly ripping everybody off and working with the Russians.
Yeah. And then Hopper just beats the shit out of him. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was. Dude, Hopper, definitely MVP.
They got the Magnum PI look.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I know, the Hawaiian shirt, driving that yellow convertible, not giving a fuck, beating everybody up.
Yeah. Just pissed off the whole season, just beating everybody up.
I know. I thought I read an interview with him about that, and he was like, yeah, he had to gain all that weight for Hellboy, and I guess he's just like miserable. So he said a lot of it reflecting the performance, like as far as being pissed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said he kind of was. Yep, really solid season. Season 4, how long will we have to wait? It'd be awesome if we get that shiz out next year. So skipping a year.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool next year. I mean, they're not going to be that much older, but if they wait like 2 years again, it's going to be not believable.
Yeah. Well, either that or they'll do a time jump, whatever they got to do.
For sure, man. I love it. It's definitely my favorite show on Netflix. How many hair pieces would you give season 3 of Stranger Things, Henry?
I think I agree with yours. Probably, either a 4 or 4.5 out of 5. Might even be my favorite season. I mean, I know everybody puts season 1 like way up there, and obviously it was awesome. I'd have to watch it again and see, like, as far as enjoyability though, this season was really fun season. So
yeah, it was.
Yeah,
like the movie references, music, fashion. Yeah, as well.
Yeah,
really, really fucking good. It's definitely close up there to my favorite. I haven't watched the first season in a while. I rewatched the second season. It wasn't that good. It was okay. It's a good
I like the Halloween stuff on it, but that was only for an episode or two. And the Michael Myers mask.
Right. Which leads to the next point, Halloween, back to back.
Oh God,
possibly.
The news. That was pretty crazy. I mean, I expected to hear the news that David Gordon Green was going to come back, but I didn't think that they were going to have the balls to try to go for back-to-back movies and then release them in the same month next year.
Well, yeah, I don't think that any of that's confirmed. It's all kind of rumors at this point, but I know Jamie Lee's going to be back.
Yeah, they announced that already, yeah.
So that'll be interesting. The first one, the one they did sucked. I didn't like it.
No. I don't know. Do you think to bring back Michael Myers, right? Nobody will see it if it's about some other bullshit. What do you think? I don't know. Because, I mean, they could say he's dead, but then just have, like, Jamie Lee Curtis' daughter or something become the killer. But, I don't know what they're going to do.
I was thinking about that. It's probably Andy Malachek, the granddaughter. Like, she turned all crazy. For some odd reason, she ends up in a hospital or, like, a psych ward kind of thing, a mental hospital.
Sort of like what Rob Zombie did in that one. With the
exactly,
girl.
with Scott Taylor,
But I don't know, because they've had, I mean, some of those box offices, especially for Zombies sequel, weren't that great. So I don't know if they'll let them, kill off Michael Myers again or not bring him back. I don't know. I just think if they're going to do more, they're going to have to do Michael Myers. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. I guess it's all just rumors now, but we'll see.
I mean, he was the best part of their movie, so everybody else kind of sucked. But hopefully he survived. He's going to look like Freddy Krueger in the next movie. He's going to be burnt out.
Little melted up, but still physical, breaking people's heads open and shit. I'd like to see him take another stab at that and try to get it more in line with how he was in the first one. But I mean, that's going to be hard. You're not going to be able to recreate the classic, they're going to have to just try to do the best they can. John Carpenter's like, I'm going to do the soundtrack. It's just the tuba and all of it. Right.
Yeah, but hopefully if they're doing these movies, they just have a better script because the script was terrible in the first movie.
Yeah, I know. Which is why shooting them back to back too. That's kind of like that's a lot of fucking work. I don't know if they should do that.
No, I don't know. They should get another director, honestly.
Right.
I'm not blaming on the director, but script too, which Danny McBride co-wrote. I don't know. I wasn't that impressed with it. Yeah, I saw Danielle Harris was tweeting about how she wants to, get brought back to the Halloween franchise as Jamie Lloyd. I'm like,
oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
sign a petition.
I'm like, no, because you're not a good actress. I'm not gonna sign anything.
Right. She's just like, fuck, I need some money. Yeah.
Yeah, she needs the money. It's like, well, I don't know how that works. It's two different timelines, anyways. Her being in the movie wouldn't make sense unless she's playing another character.
Yeah, she'd have to play like a different character. That's what I think. But, yeah, who knows? She's just trying to get some work, whatever.
After her performance in Zombies Halloween, I'm like, nah.
Oh yeah. I even forgot about those that she was in those. Yeah. Right. Not exactly impressive. Hasn't really honed her skills.
No. I mean, she was good when she was like 10.
Yeah. Good for a kid actress in the movie. Yeah. What other movie news we got here, my man?
I saw that they're rebooting, what is it, Look Who's Talking, that 90s movie.
Really? The John Travolta starring one? That one was so good.
Bruce Willis and Kirstie Alley.
Bruce Willis? Wasn't it John Travolta?
No, yeah, Bruce Willis voiced the baby.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, forgot.
Terrible, dude. I remember seeing those in theaters. I'm like, these were terrible back then.
Oh, that's funny. So who's supposed to be doing that? Let's see.
I don't know.
The Wedding Ringer, Jeremy Garlick.
Yeah,
Travolta and Kirstie Alley had great chemistry.
If you're blind.
I don't think I've ever even watched them. I've seen like bits and pieces of them.
Oh, you shut up. You had them on VHS.
Yeah. I had the laser disc. I was Far From Home.
It was awesome. Really good.
Yeah.
I loved Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio. He was really good. He uses this like new technology where it looks like, he's taking down all these like villains and things like that and knocking buildings down. He's just like trying to be a badass. It's like all like a illusion or like hologram kind of thing. So it's actually not happening.
Whoa.
It has to do with all these drones and things like that. But it was really good and it was cool. There's actually a lot of comedy in it. I laughed a lot in it. And really good. They kept talking about Tony Stark, Endgame, because it takes place after Endgame. I liked it a lot better than the Homecoming movie.
Yeah, better than the first one with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it, my friend. Yeah, I've been Spider-Man. It hasn't really interested me, although I like the animated one. But, yeah, from all the reviews I've read and everything, it's got me more interested.
Jon Favreau's a big part of this movie, too. He's good. Happy, whatever.
Happy Hogan. Yeah.
Happy Hogan, there you go.
So it ends the phase then? That's the end of phase what?
Phase 3.
4?
Yeah,
phase 3.
End of phase 3. So the next one will be phase 4, and nothing comes out, I don't think, until next year or year after.
They'll announce the next things going into production at Comic-Con here and 23rd or that weekend, I think. But yeah, they're going to be announcing that stuff. Black Widow, obviously, is going to be on there.
Yeah, that's going to be dope.
We'll have to make it good. It's going to be its own standalone and be one of the first Marvel movies after Endgame. They're going to have to set the tone.
The new season of American Horror Story called 1984, straight 80s slasher season.
No! Let me know if that's worth watching. I mean, obviously it looks good from the title and everything. I just don't want to get involved with something if it's going to be garbage again. Because the last two were kind of weak. But I watched that. I missed the past couple seasons, but
the past 2 seasons have been really good. The politics one in the last season, I don't know if this is the same one, but they went to the babysitter's house from Halloween. Molly and her mom.
I got to give them props. They try to do something different every time.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I've seen all of them actually. Thinking about it, watched all the seasons. Yeah, there's been a bunch of shitty ones, but past 2 have been pretty decent. And this season, Sarah Paulson's not going to be in it, or Evan Peters.
September, when football has begun, and there's from Sam Adams Oktoberfest in stores for me to drink.
It's a Boston Lager.
Good, man. Always good to talk to you and run through what's coming out, what's been on, what we've been binging here on Cinephellas Podcast.
Cinephellas Podcast, episode 34. And as always, cheers.
Cheers.